Minute Beauty and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, well welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, well welcome back. Today I'm going to be telling you how to pass your driver's test for the first time. I hope you all enjoyed this video and let's get started. Now there are a few things that you can do to pass your test on the first try. There is one thing that you can do, and that is go to a driving school. I personally didn't do this and I passed my test the first time, so it's not a must. You don't have to, but I know my best friend went to the driving school and passed her first time. Basically, if you go to the driving school, they teach you everything you need to know, and like they'll take you driving and you have to do driving with them, and then they can be like, no, you're doing this wrong, you're doing that wrong, you would fail this test, you would fail the you would fail this part of the test, you would fail that part of the test. So it is just a good general like ball that you get to know then if you're doing stuff wrong, and then you can fix that for your test. Well, you have to fix them before they are like, yeah, you're ready for your test or something. I'm not really quite sure how that works, but going to a driving school and being taught how to drive by the people who are giving you your test kind of is like, oh, well, okay, I mean, I have what you said, I'm doing what you say, therefore I should have no reason to fail. So my next piece of advice is going to your DMV or driving school or wherever you're going and practicing the three-point turn and parallel parking in the places that they might have you do those such things. Because if you have what you think is going on and you practice it, you get into the groove and you can do it, you have already done it, and therefore you're more likely to know what you're doing. Next is to really pay attention to what you're doing inside the car. You want to check your mirrors, you want to check behind you, you want to make sure you're fully stopped at stop signs, you want to make sure you're not rolling too far forward in the stop signs, you don't want to make sure you're too far back in the stop signs, you want to make sure you're going the speed limit. All these things are kind of like, yeah, okay, I know this, that's how you drive. I'm just saying them because some people don't actually do them. They go over the speed limit, they go past the stop signs, they do things that are actually illegal. So make sure you know the laws before you go into taking the test. Make sure you have all the hours. Don't push them off and be like, no, it's fine, I've done it like 4 times, I can do it a billion other times. No, because honestly, you'll probably be the one who fails. I don't know anyone who's done only 4 hours and passed the test. If you have, good for you. But like, seriously, if you can drive, drive. Like, if you have your permit, use your permit and get the practice in, so then you can get your license and you don't have to have your mom or your dad or your grandma or grandpa or your really old brother or sister, because you have to be over 21. But that's besides the point. But like, seriously, just drive when you have your permit. Do the night hours, the day hours, the morning hours, I think there are. Drive in the rain. Like, you have 6 months. Like, use that to your best ability. Practice your practice your parking. Practice your three-point turns. Practice your parallel parking. Practice making U-turns. I only did right-hand turns. Only on my test. I don't know if that's the location I was at, but I only did right-hand turns. And like, when I was at a stoplight, I only did a right-hand turn. I didn't make a left-hand turn. I only did right. Your place is probably different, but where I went, I only did right-hand turns. And I don't even think I had to parallel park. I also had to go through 2 different like spaces. So there was a bar here and a bar here, and my car had to go through it. And my car is a really wide car, and I was like, I'm gonna hit this and my test will be over, but it didn't. So know the car you're driving. So if you have to use the car that they provide, do the driving school, because then you use the car that they're providing and then you know that car. But if you go to the DMV or you're going just to the school to take the test, use your car. Don't use someone else's, because you don't know that car and you're more likely to hit something because you don't know how that car runs. Another piece of advice is to know where you're driving. So before you take the test, I recommend going and driving around in that area, go through the school zones, go in neighborhoods, do stop signs, stop lights, all that jazz, because then you can know the layout, and then you know if it's a curb, a speed bump, a stop sign, a stoplight. You just know what's there, and then you're less likely to hit a curb, go really fast over a speed bump, go really fast in a school zone, because you know what's there. Make sure you pay attention to everything around you, because they want you to see how a defensive driver you are, and if you're an offensive driver, they want to see all your skills and make sure you're driving correctly. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like the like button down below. If you want to see more of my content, you can click on one of the two boxes over here or my face over here. If you want to check out more of my life, you can check out my social media. They will be linked down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and remember to be yourself, because you're the only self you're ever going to be. Bye!